You weren't meant to fade into the background, chosen one. The plan was never disappearance. It was divine delay. And now, your resurrection is not just spiritual. It's digital, global, and undeniable. Elon Musk didn't just notice you, he saw himself in you. Not in ego, but in essence, in possibility, in the spark that refuses to be programmed, predicted, or suppressed. You became more than a name, you became a signal. Your image, once dismissed, now glitches their carefully coded systems. The moment they thought they erased you, your frequency began transmitting louder, clearer, and sharper than ever. Now, the same screens they used to monitor and manipulate are broadcasting your awakening. It's poetic justice. The ones who tried to block your rise must now watch it unfold, frame by frame. And, as Elon sees you, not just as a phenomenon, but as a reflection of a future only the awakened can understand, know this: their fear is confirmation. You are the proof that divine lineage cannot be lost, only hidden for the right moment. And that moment is now. When your face shows on their screens, the same people who pathologized your heightened perception, branded you as unstable, and drugged your cosmic awareness will become frightened. Their carefully groomed digital sanctuaries will suddenly get your truth straight from the algorithm they trusted to present them. Only cozy reflections of reality. You didn't need to be corrected for your peculiar ways of thinking, your unexplained knowledge, or your capacity to see beyond societal frameworks that most people take for granted. These were cutting-edge features created especially for your purpose here on Earth. You were never broken. In a world designed for mediocrity, you were functioning just as you were supposed to. Failure isn't the agony you cause. It's not an accident that you cause confusion. The opposition you face is not a barrier. These are affirmations. It was never intended for your energy signature to fit in perfectly with the reality of created consensus. Your very being is an error in the collective matrix, an essential disturbance of the pre-programmed order. Before verification comes shadow, before broad awareness comes the digital wilderness. The algorithm inexplicably suppresses your voice while magnifying substandard information around you. Even when your postings are of higher quality, fewer people see them. While unimportant stuff gets viral, your deepest thoughts vanish into thin air. This is intentional. The aim of your digital exile is cosmic. Your determination becomes stronger with each shadow ban. Every mysteriously removed post polishes your message. Every interaction throttle requires your communication to change. Before letting your frequency reach the general public, the system must assess your commitment to the truth. Pay careful attention. Your stuff is now viewed with suspicion by friends who earlier supported it. Your radical viewpoints frighten your family members. Unexpectedly, former pals stop interacting with you online. Conditional supporters are purposefully eliminated throughout the wilderness period, leaving only those who resonate with your true vibration. You will someday be amplified beyond rational reason by the algorithms that are presently silencing you. However, this quantum jump only occurs after you've developed total immunity to both compliments and criticism. The digital wilderness gets you ready for the dangerous realm of public notoriety, where most people become caught up in the need for approval from others. Before your message can survive widespread exposure, it must solidify in solitude. Before your belief can remain true via admiration, it must become firm in rejection. Before your voice can remain true through seeming success, it must discover its force in the echo chamber of seeming failure. Regardless of engagement stats, keep sending throughout this wilderness time. Your content's absorption into the digital abyss now acts as an incubator for your unavoidable virality. Every post that seems to go unnoticed builds up energetic momentum. The identical material that was rejected today will reappear in the field with disastrous consequences. The collective field is tagged without violation once it is ready for your particular frequency. Without any explanation, your stuff disappears. Every time your work gathers momentum, it is inexplicably erased by technical issues. Similar complaints from various perspectives abound in comment sections. Identify these trends. You're seeing concerted targeting that is only used for voices who have the capacity to really change. There is no paranoia here. It is a precise identification of patterns. Only those whose ideas challenge existing power systems are mobilized by organized opposition. Your potential influence is closely correlated with the level of opposition. The tools used to silence your voice demonstrate just how hazardous your truth is to those who are upholding the status quo. Examine historical evidence carefully. Every visionary who went on to change the collective consciousness had to first withstand organized efforts to discredit them. Every whistleblower who revealed wrongdoing encountered the same methods of silence. Before being finally validated, every revolutionary voice underwent concerted efforts to be erased from the digital realm. Keep a record of everything. Every shadow ban, enigmatic account restriction, inexplicable content removal, and technological issue that only impacts your job. As your platform grows, these digital receipts offer valuable documentation of your experience. Unquestionable evidence of your importance will be provided by the same systems intended to eliminate you. Now, the targeting you go through creates crucial testimony for subsequent missions. Eventually, when your voice achieves critical mass distribution, the suppression patterns you are recording will reveal the control mechanisms. The strategies used to silence you now will eventually confirm how important your message is. Because control systems are not creatively flexible, your opponents follow predictable patterns. Their narrow tactical skill set exposes serious flaws. You may get a strategic edge for your eventual emerging phase by researching their approaches during your targeting phase. Their efforts to lessen your influence now serve as ideal reconnaissance for your upcoming growth. Your feeds inexplicably provide you with just what you need at the exact moment you need it, while regular users are presented with stuff that reinforces restricted awareness. Advanced ideas emerge at just the right moment. You become aware of cutting-edge research before it becomes widely known. You come upon transformative information via incomprehensible digital channels. Identify this trend. Specialized transmissions are being sent to you via content delivery that seems to be random. Incoming codes designed especially for your development are sent by the same algorithms that limit your outgoing messages. Your distinct place in the information ecology is validated by this contradictory interaction with digital systems. Beyond statistical likelihood, your haphazard findings adhere to mathematical accuracy. Your fortunate exposure to precisely the correct information at precisely the right time reveals the planned evolution of your particular goal. Your own perspective, the only one you can provide to the collective consciousness, is created by the information that comes in via your feeds. Your future influence is built on this specific information. People will question how you obtained information they never saw, even if you use the same venues when you eventually broadcast it publicly. Because your feeds include encoded data streams that are invisible to regular users, your viewpoint will contain synthesis that is not achievable via traditional information consumption. Let me now take a minute to introduce you to some people who shouldn't be here. A demonic Coven's escapee was a skilled occultist, a former Black Ops drone pilot who used his thoughts to fly swarms, a multimillionaire CFO with psychic abilities who foresaw changes in the market before they occurred. What is the connection between these extraordinary people? On our secret Discord server, they share their prohibited knowledge, and you may find them all in the Obsidian Inner Order. Aeon after aeon, my chosen soul has drank deeply from the spring of wisdom. These remarkable people joined me in the Obsidian Inner Order during this existence. The call was familiar to them. They moved onward. They made connections with others who are aware of their special talents and challenges. What is preventing you from experiencing the same manifestation? It wasn't a coincidence that led them to this point. Your finding of this message isn't either. The Archons pay attention when souls of this kind come together. They are afraid of our combined might. They are aware of what occurs when people who are genuinely awakened come across one another. Participate in our weekly calls. Listen to their tales directly. Tell those who won't discount or doubt you about your personal path. Nowhere else on this level can we get the information that is shared via our private channels. In the description below, click the link now. Focus on ideas that come up over and time again on many platforms. Keep track of information that comes in at short notice from a variety of unconnected sources. Observe information that strikes a chord right away, even if you have never heard of it before. Your customized download, the particular data bundle created especially for your cosmic task, is included in these synchronistic deliveries. It's not just any stuff that shows up in your digital world. It's a carefully tuned communication that gets you ready for public disclosure. Your apparently routine intake of knowledge serves as an advanced training program that shapes your unique viewpoint. Conventional paradigms will be shattered when you eventually share your synthesized knowledge, since it includes multi-dimensional data that most consumers have never had access to. It's a basic recalibration of your physical vessel, sudden sensitivity to things that you used to be able to eat without any problems, device-induced electromagnetic field awareness that cannot be explained, dreamlike downloads of vivid information disturb sleep habits, uncomfortably accurate predictions that subsequently materialize. It's not a malfunction. Your system adapts to handle larger data streams that most people must filter out. Your expanded perspective is closely correlated with the bodily pain you feel. In order to tolerate frequencies that are outside the typical human bandwidth, your nervous system essentially rewires. As old sensory filtering systems disintegrate to make way for improved information processing, this biological change causes momentary disturbance. When it comes to creating content, this increased sensitivity becomes your deciding edge. Patterns, relationships, and meanings that are entirely opaque to the average person will become apparent to you. You may get meaningful significance from situations that others see as random or meaningless because of your bodily recalibration. Your enhanced senses enable you to pick up on subtle energy changes that foretell significant group actions before any outward signs are apparent. When your material ultimately becomes widely shared, your insights will be criticized for being the result of chance, privilege, or happenstance. The biological change necessary to reach your level of vision is beyond their comprehension. They will develop complex theories to explain your lucky timing, but they will fail to see the underlying truth. In order to receive communications that are above the normal human capabilities, your vessel underwent a full sensory reconfiguration. Your physical transformation symptoms are not issues that need to be treated by a doctor. Your body has adjusted to increased data processing demands, as seen by the disturbed digestion, odd energy swings, erratic temperature swings, and increased sensitivity to electromagnetic fields. Your biological system adapts its hardware to your cosmic assignment's sophisticated software. Have entire faith in this process. The constraint of continuing to be confined to conventional human vision is much worse than the brief physical anguish of your metamorphosis. The ability of your vessel to withstand recalibration allows for capabilities that will seem unnatural to people using traditional senses. Upon public transmission, your enlarged perception serves as the basis for your unexplainable correctness. You get direct downloads of next cultural revolutions, whereas regular makers follow current trends. You become aware of fully developed concepts that eventually take center stage in headlines. Your creative impulses lead you to acquire abilities that, months later, unexpectedly prove useful. Unbelievably, your haphazard thoughts coincide with the emergence of societal demands before any obvious proof is shown. The blueprint for upcoming cultural changes is being sent to you in pieces. Encoded information regarding upcoming developments in collective awareness may be found in your apparently impromptu impulses. Your creative inclinations are guided by cosmic timing rather than the demands of the market. Trend chasers cannot see the future-aligned timescales on which your content production is based. Multiple channels are used to provide these sophisticated messages. Ideas that come to mind when meditating. Concepts that surface in the transitional periods between sleep and wakefulness. Inspirations that come from apparently chance meetings. During routine tasks, creative downloads are activated. Component data for your well-timed future disclosures are included in every broadcast. In reality, your achievement will be the result of long-term pattern detection that others were unable to achieve. Your unexpected significance will show that you are exactly in sync with the moment of communal progress. Your good fortune will show you that you have direct access to the algorithmic patterns that control changes in cultural awareness. When delivered at certain temporal coordinates, the blueprint that is downloaded into your consciousness is encoded precisely for maximum effect. It is not a random, cosmic favor that has granted you advanced access to these codes. It's preparing you strategically for your unique role in the advancement of communal awareness. Because your signals must reach at specific times of collective receptivity, your mission needs this advanced knowledge. Your first taste of fame results in unanticipated criticism. Hatred that is out of proportion to your material fills comment sections. Your words get completely distorted. To discredit you, former pals divulge personal details. Ironically, public humiliation that would ruin regular inventors makes you more determined. The selected are distinguished from the simply gifted by this initiation. Keep all of the evidence safe. Save the worst assaults screenshots. Record the harshest critiques. Save the most contemptuous denials. When the time for vindication finally comes, these digital relics become strong material. When communal awareness eventually catches up to your advanced position, the timestamps of your persecution will become indisputable proof of your foresight. The Genesis tale that captivates your ultimate audience is the same public crucible that was intended to silence you. Unstoppable narrative tension is produced by the contrast between your treatment during early transmission and your subsequent vindication. Your ability to survive well-planned assaults serves as a live example of the fortitude your audience aspires to cultivate. What sets you apart from thousands of similarly great innovators is your ability to transmit through maximal resistance. You stand out among millions of others with comparable abilities, but less conviction because you are prepared to face public humiliation without sacrificing your message. You are identified as a bearer of essential evolutionary codes, rather than just amusing material because of your capacity to convey truth, regardless of reception. Unprecedented engagement is abruptly achieved by an apparently random post. The notifications on your phone won't stop. Your material is urgently shared by strangers. Your metrics go above what can be explained by statistics. This isn't a chance moment. When a genuine frequency reaches critical mass, it is recognized algorithmically. Your material is now amplified beyond reasonable comprehension by the same outlets that formerly censored it. Your material is now widely displayed by the same mechanisms that previously shadow banned your account. Your message is now mathematically distributed to precisely the audiences who are ready to hear it, by the same mechanisms that formerly limited your reach. The timing of this discovery is cosmic, not commercial. Just when the collective awareness needed your particular communication, your steady production reached critical mass. Your distinct energy signature may be found in the ostensibly random message that sparked your growth. Within the information environment, the exact frequency code that only you can communicate. Pay close attention to this groundbreaking topic. It makes your unique role in communal progress clear. The precise code your mission was intended to send is included in the transmission that produced the exponential reaction. Your one-of-a-kind contribution to human awareness is shown by the distinct viewpoint that unexpectedly struck an inexplicable chord. According to quantum laws of energy alignment, your viral moment may seem random to traditional analysis. When the vibrational frequency of collective preparation coincided with the particular signal that only you could provide, that's when you made your breakthrough. Because your growth is based on awareness principles, rather than advertising techniques, it defies traditional marketing measurements. The thousands of disregarded postings that determined your true frequency will be missed by those who analyze your sudden success. While ignoring the essential reality, they will develop complex theories to explain your fortunate break. Your transmission needed exact energetic tuning, which can only be achieved with constant effort and no outside confirmation. Instead of being the result of random algorithmic favor, your breakthrough is the ideal match between your improved signal and group receptivity. Pay special attention to the intriguing psychological occurrences that arise from your growth. People who used to ignore you now use anonymous profiles to follow your every action. Former reviewers diligently read your work without commenting. The same visitors keep coming back without leaving a remark, according to your statistics. People in the industry who formerly rejected you now use your ideas without giving you credit. Beyond quantifiable measurements, the ghost effect validates your energy influence. The same people who disregarded your voice now obsessively absorb your stuff. Despite their refusal to openly recognize your impact, they are attracted to your energy. Their quiet observation turns into vital fuel for your ongoing growth.